Hello students, today we study about design of animation sequence. So first we study what is animation. So we all know now that animation is moving objects that we see on a movie, in a movie, or something which is continuously changing. They are speaking something, they are doing something, and we just see that with a balance, that something is moving and we are involved in it. Yeah, this is going right. Yeah, this is, yeah. So this is where computer animation goes. So introduction for computer animation. It is the process used for generating animated images like moving images using computer graphics. Animators are artists, basically, who write programs are programmers. So the persons who do animation are called as animators. So they are artists who specialize in the creation of animation. This is animation, 2D animation, then this is 3D animation. What is the difference? We can see them on 2D paper, but they can be seen in a 3D image. So here we have applications of animation like video games, cartoons, mobile phones. In this, every folder, every icon is an example of animation. This picture of Mickey Mouse is an example of animation. All cartoons are made with the help of animation. All video games are uh, can be made with the help of animation. So we have steps for designing animation sequence. First is storyboard layout, second is object definitions, then comes keyframe specifications, generation of in-between frames. So firstly, the story of animation is written and a storyboard is created. So firstly, the layout of storyboard is made. It defines the motion sequence as a set of basics that are to take place. So this is storyboard layout. It looks something like this. If we have any soundtrack, we can also play it in background according to the drawing. For every scenes in the animation, a detailed layout can be produced. Then this object definition is given. Each object participating in the action is given object definition such as terms of basic shapes such as polygons or splines. Whatever the objects are placed in the frame, they can be um, produced in the picture. Here, object definition, we can see here, this is the object, we can see here like this. Then comes frames. So it is one of the many single photographic images in a motion picture. To take that picture in motion, basically most of the frames are needed. The individual frames are separated by frame lines, normally are needed for 1 second of a film. Here we can see frames from this to this, this to this, this to this, this to this, this. If, for example, we see a picture in this, first image is like this and second is like this, can we believe? We would not be able to believe that how can it transit so fast that in one form, in first frame, the image is showing like this and last it is showing like this. His mouth so wide open. We even won't believe that the images has become like this. So these frames that are in between are very important. Now we talk about keyframes. Keyframe in animation and filmmaking is a drawing that defines the starting and ending point of any smooth transition. A sequence of keyframes which movement the spectator will see. Here we have keyframe. First keyframe is like this, and suppose last is like this. Originally they are going like this, like this, like this, like this. So if it's going like this, we can believe that from this to this has gained the position. But when we see this, and just after this keyframe, if we see this one, do we believe? Can we believe? No. Our eyes will not be able to believe that this image suddenly becomes like this. So, to add in between frames, in between them, these two, initial and final, this will be necessary to put these kind of frames in between so that our eyes will believe it. So, that is only known as tweening. Tweening means fitting in between frames. It is a process of generating intermediate frames between two images to give appearance that the first image evolves smoothly into the second image. In between are the drawing between the keyframes which help to create the illusion of motion. And lastly, the raster animation. On raster systems, we generate real-time animation in limited application using raster operations such as 2D or 3D transformation on objects. We can also animate objects along 2D motion paths using the color table transformation.